Let's look at the sanitary system for this drawing. Now, I already have the section for that laboratory. Let's go back and see if we can get a connection for the other laboratory. I'm going to come here a little bit, come down, go in the wall, come back so we can connect to that 3-inch. But as you can see, if I look at this wireframe, you see that the pipes are perpendicular to my pipes, and I don't want that. I think I'm gonna just stretch this out, my view range, okay, so that we can see. I think that's a line, one pipe to the other, and I'm gonna need to make that a P-trap. Let's make that a P-trap, okay. So now we got all of these systems, and I'm bringing the hot and cold water. That's control, so I can get 2 of them. And let's just move these guys up out of the way, just high enough so that we can not interfere with the sanitary pipes. And this pipe has to go in this wall. I'm going to put this other one inside also. Okay, not a lot of room, but that's the way it is. So what I need to do is align the 2 pipes. I think I'm going to make both of these 2 inches. Let's change this from a 1 1/2 to a 2-inch pipe. Same for the other one. Let's just do this and draw the pipe and go down and change the diameter from a 1 1/2 to a 2-inch. We're going to line those up once we align with this perpendicular 3-inch. So you go up to your line. Let's zoom in just a little bit more because we're going to focus on, there's a dot that goes right there. You see it, it's here. That's it right there. Okay. Let me escape out of that and align, and we can 1, 2, okay. So that those 2 are lined, I'm going to bring my other pipe back, and we can always use the trim method. Let's do this trim here, that's good enough. And let's go stretch it just a little bit more. Okay, and now we're going to align again. Let's align from here and here. Okay, so we can go now. Let's go to our 3D view. We're going to go here, come here, just so we can see what's going on. I'm zooming in so we can look at the scope of work that we have. And it's here. I'm going to stretch it down a little bit. Come here a little bit and go back to our 3D view. Come down so we can see what's going on. There's the water heaters around somewhere on the, let's do this and go up some. There's a water heater. There's hot water. There's the cold water. I think that I'm going to make this so my hot and cold water are above, so it's not interfering with any of my sanitary pipe. So what I can do here, let's fill it here, fill it here, fill it here. Okay? And the cold water is coming up, and we have a note for that. That's that note number 1. Let's go back to our section. Let's go here. Okay, so we have that. And what I've done, I've taken a snapshot of this piece with ChatGPT, because what I want to do, took a snapshot of that, and we have it here. Okay, took that snapshot, and this is the input, the prompt that I gave it, and so it's giving me all of these different options of notes to place on the drawing. Okay, I can choose which one, or I can give it to the engineer and let him choose. As a plumbing designer, I would take this information, put it on my clipboard, and take it back to Revit. And now that I know, see, I can come over here and right click and open that sheet. Okay, well, that's number 1. Now we can separate these, but I think I'm going to keep my drawing as one unit. That might not be a good idea, but it might be. So I'm going to put it there. You might want to separate those two. And I'm going to add another R, add an R there. That should be okay. Now this number is going to be 2. I'm going to come down here and just put it right there and change the number from number 1. I'm going to change it to number 2. You see how easy that is? Go back to my floor plan, copy this guy, copy, because what we're doing, we're going to place it down here. I'm going to tell the contractor what we've been up to. Okay, we got to tell it that this is might want to take a look at this. Okay, and who knows, the architect might do something and the note might be gone. So can I add? I might want to add another arrow. Okay, so you come over here and you can add another arrow and go up to there. Okay, all of this stuff, we can manipulate this however we want. Come down here and put it there like that. That might be a little better, or I can just leave it typical of 2. Let's say 1 more. Okay, that's fine. I think that that's okay. I think we can just leave it at that. No, let's go back. I think I'm going to close my, let's go back. Okay, you got 1 and 2. Okay, so that should be enough. I don't know, you have to run it past the engineer first. Have him look at it. I'm going to close this and go back here, because we're going to have to connect our pipe. Okay, now, do we have, what kind of connection do we have? I'm going to highlight that and go to my pipe types. Might be a routing preference over here. Look at this routing preference. Okay, we got the junction. Let's do, is there a junction? Sanitary T? Sanitary T. That's the one out. Sanitary T. Okay. Let's say okay here. Say okay. And say okay here. So let's extend, so we can come here and extend on that. I usually get better results on this side of the pipe. If the pipe is on the left, let's say, then if I select here, I don't know if that's consistent, but most of the times I can select here, and I'll usually get a really nice type of fitting. So that's a 2-inch, and that's a 3-inch, and we can do the same for the second pipe. Okay, so we can just extend, come here on this side, that side. Okay, so that's how we're gonna make that connection. Okay, and we can't go up. Let me go back. Go here. Go here. You see, I want to look at that pipe. There's no other way other than getting it through section. You might have to get through that little gap here. I don't know if that's just going to have to wait. It's going to have to wait. Now, what's that, architect? Let's turn on the architecture link. Let's see what we got. We have floors. Let's go by custom model. We got F, floors, ceilings, C, and yeah, looks like everything is connected. We got walls. Let's do this. I'm going to say okay and say okay. Yeah. Let's undo and turn off the walls. Okay. Let's go back and let's turn off those walls. Let's go here and type a W so we can turn off the walls so we can see what's going on. Come on. What I didn't turn it on? Lift it up. Oh, yeah. Turn it on. See what's going on. What's going on here? You see? I don't know what's going on with the architects. They got a gap in there. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's go back. Let's leave it alone. Okay. So the structure steel's okay. We ain't interfering with any of the steel. So I think we got our note. That looks okay. We're just going to leave it like that. Should be taken care of with the note over here. Open the sheet. Now all this blue, it means that that particular view is on the sheet. There's only one sheet and one view. All of these haven't been grayed in yet. I'm going to right click. So we got our note. We got our 2, right? It's number 2. And number 2 says what? And number 2 says this, okay? Because we know it's going down through that concrete. Okay. I'm just going to leave it here, guys. I hope that helped.